The sun just attacked Earth, or at least that's how it feels. In the last few days, something powerful exploded from the surface of the sun and raced toward our planet at millions of kilometers per hour. Most people didn't even notice. No breaking alerts, no loud warnings. But scientists definitely did. What they saw made them pause. This was not just a normal solar flare. It was a massive burst of energy, plasma, and radiation, powerful enough to shake Earth's magnetic shield. When it hit, our planet's invisible defenses started to vibrate. Satellites felt it first. Some systems briefly glitched. And that's when experts quietly leaned forward and watched very closely. Here's the scary part. Events like this don't always look dangerous at first. The sun looks calm, the sky looks normal. But deep above us, space weather was changing fast. Charged particles slammed into Earth's magnetosphere like a cosmic storm, something we can't see with our eyes but can feel through our technology. Scientists call this a solar storm, but that name sounds too gentle. This is raw power from a star 150 million kilometers away. One strong enough storm can knock out satellites, mess with GPS, disrupt radio signals, and in extreme cases, shut down power grids on the ground. And yes, this has happened before. Back in 1859, a similar solar event called the Carrington event set telegraph lines on fire. Operators got shocked. The sky lit up with auroras as far south as the Caribbean. Now imagine that level of solar attack in today's world. A world run by electricity, internet, and satellites. What worries scientists most is timing. The sun is entering a very active phase of its cycle. That means more flares, more eruptions, and more chances that a direct hit could happen again, stronger than the last one. Some experts say it's not a question of if, but when. Here's what they're not really talking about. We have limited warning time, sometimes only hours. If a massive solar blast is aimed directly at Earth, we may not have enough time to fully protect our systems. Airplanes, hospitals, banks, phones, all could feel the impact. NASA and space agencies do track the sun every second. They watch sunspots, magnetic loops, and solar cracks forming on its surface. But the sun is unpredictable. It can release enormous energy without much warning, like a loaded spring snapping suddenly. The good news? Earth is still protected by its magnetic field. For now, this natural shield deflects most of the deadly radiation. Without it, life here would be impossible. But even this shield can be stretched and stressed by repeated solar attacks. So next time you see beautiful northern lights or hear about a solar flare in the news, remember this: that glow is a sign of a powerful cosmic force brushing past our world. The sun gives us life, warmth, and energy. But when it wakes up, it reminds us who's really in charge. While most people go about their daily lives, something strange happens far above the clouds. Satellites silently switch into safe mode. Astronauts on the space station move to shielded areas. These are not movie scenes. These are real safety steps taken when the sun becomes dangerous. The sun's surface is a boiling ocean of fire. Giant magnetic fields twist and snap, releasing energy equal to billions of nuclear bombs in seconds. When that energy is aimed at Earth, it travels through space as a wall of charged particles, invisible but incredibly fast. When this solar energy reaches Earth, it doesn't hit the ground directly. It hits our magnetic field first. That impact creates massive electric currents in the upper atmosphere. Those currents can sneak into power lines and pipelines, slowly damaging them from the inside. This is why experts fear a global blackout scenario. It's not because everything would explode, but because systems would quietly fail one by one. Transformers could burn out. Satellites could lose orientation. Internet cables in space could stop responding. What makes this even more dangerous is how dependent we are on technology now. Your phone, your car, your bank account, your food supply, all of it depends on systems connected to satellites and power grids. A strong enough solar storm could break that chain in ways we've never tested. Some governments do have emergency plans, but many of them are classified. It's not because they want to hide the truth, but because they don't want panic. Still, silence creates another problem. People don't realize how fragile modern life really is. Scientists also worry about astronauts beyond Earth. A strong solar blast could be deadly in deep space. That's why missions to the Moon and Mars depend heavily on solar weather forecasts. One bad eruption at the wrong time could change everything. The sun also leaves clues before it attacks. Dark sunspots grow larger. magnetic fields tighten. Space telescopes watch these signs closely, trying to predict the next eruption. But prediction is not protection. It only buys time. Even animals may sense solar changes. Some studies suggest birds and whales behave differently during strong solar activity, possibly feeling shifts in Earth's magnetic field. It's a reminder that this force touches all life, not just machines. The most unsettling truth is this: we live under a star that can both create and destroy. And right now, that star is becoming more active. The question scientists are quietly asking is not whether the sun will strike again, but how ready we'll be when it does. There is another detail most people never hear about. It's not all solar storms hit Earth the same way. Some glance past us. Others strike directly, like a cosmic punch. The angle, speed, and magnetic direction decide how much damage is done. Scientists fear one specific thing called a perfect storm. This happens when the sun's magnetic field aligns in just the wrong way with Earth's S. When that happens, our shield opens slightly, letting more energy pour in. That's when the real danger begins. If a storm like that hit today, recovery would not be quick. Experts say it could take weeks, months, or even years to fully repair damaged power systems. Replacement parts are rare. Factories can't build them fast. Without electricity, everything slows down. Hospitals would run on backup power. Air travel would be limited. GPS errors could send ships and planes off course. Even simple things like calling family or buying food could become difficult. Not because of fear, but because systems stop working. This is why some scientists call solar storms a silent threat. There's no sound, no fire in the streets. Just lights going out, screens going dark, and confusion spreading slowly across the world. Yet there is hope. New satellites are being designed to survive stronger radiation. Power companies are learning how to temporarily shut down grids to prevent damage. Engineers are building smarter systems that can heal themselves after a solar hit. The sun has done this before, long before humans existed. Ancient tree rings show signs of massive solar events thousands of years ago. Earth survived. Life continued. The difference now is us, and how much we depend on fragile technology. Some scientists believe the recent solar activity is a warning, not a disaster. A reminder to prepare, to strengthen our systems, and to respect the power of the universe we live in. So when you hear the sun attacked Earth, don't imagine panic. Imagine a message. A signal from space telling us that we are part of something much bigger, something powerful, and something unpredictable. Because in the end, the sun is not our enemy. It is our source of life. But even life-givers have storms. And the smartest thing we can do is be ready when the sky grows angry again.